Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I'm an alcoholic, and today, by the grace of God, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I could not be any more grateful. Real quick, last night's crosstalk meeting was an absolute hoot. I don't even know how to articulate just the conversations and the dialogue we had last night, but damn, if you've never been to a in-person crosstalk meeting, you're missing out. I can assure you. It's like the perfect blend of comedy, humor, explicative language, all wrapped up in this recovery-centric message. So it's just a lot of fun. One of the topics, I should say, that came in last night that we weren't able to get to: how do we handle severe depression and no motivation in your first few months of sobriety? Like you're stuck in a rut and you can't get out. And that's a great topic. And I was thinking about that on the way home. And I thought back to my first 25, 30 days. I've said it countless times that my first 25, 30 days back into the rooms, I just kind of floated from room to room. I had a really difficult time getting behind this whole idea of God, of a loving God who wants the best for me. I've been told that my whole life, and I thought I couldn't see proof of it, but I just wasn't paying attention. But I had a real hard time getting behind the idea of these 12 simple steps because my keen, intellectual, addictive brain kept over analyzing the shit out of things. So I just had a really hard time. So I just floated from room to room, and I was just kind of already stuck in a rut right out of the gate. Coming back into the rooms, coming back into recovery, I was kind of already stuck in a rut. And I stumbled into a room where I met at the time my sponsor and his sponsor and a bunch of other guys, and they had this passion, this excitement for recovery, and I just couldn't wrap my brain around it. I was like, there's no way people can be that damn excited and be sober, be that damn happy and be sober. They had this message of being happy, joyous, and free, and I couldn't buy it. So after that first 30 days, my mission kind of changed. Instead of just floating, kind of going with the flow of things, I was on a mission to prove that this was all bullshit. And the only way I could do that was by following them around night after night after night. And I did that. And so after about 2 weeks of following them around, I've realized their actions were matching their words. And lo and behold, it wasn't bullshit anymore. Matter of fact, for the first time in a long time, I started feeling hope. And next thing you know, they transferred to me this excitement. That excitement that they were showing me, that I saw night after night after night. They transferred this excitement, this passion for living a clean and sober life. They transferred this all to me. They gave it to me so freely. And man, I was through. Matter of fact, I just had this conversation yesterday morning. I was telling somebody how, I woke up. I remember waking up going, where are we going tonight? Where are we going to be? Okay, we're going to be here. And what time do I get off work? And I wonder if I can take off early so I can get ready early, so I can get there early, so I can have the meeting before the meeting and the meeting after the meeting. I was excited about going to a fucking AA meeting. Who gets excited about that? I did. What's happening? First of all, let me take a break from that and give you a high level physiological overview. What's happening is when we first come into recovery, our body is trying to get rid of all the toxins that we dumped in it. My first 30 days, my body's trying to get rid of all the alcohol I poured in it over the years. And so my hormones are readjusting, resetting. My body's releasing hormones to counter hormones that it expects to be there, like, the shit in the alcohol, but it's not there anymore. So sure, I'm feeling depression. Sure, I'm feeling lack of motivation. Sure, I'm feeling anxiety. I'm going to feel all these emotions. It's one of the things that I remember hearing said in the rooms early on. The good news about AA is you get your emotions back. The bad news about AA is you get your emotions back. And man, that was so true. So it's normal to experience all these emotions. And especially being depressed, right? That's perfectly normal too. My advice to you is find a group of people, associate yourself with a group of people, a group of like-minded individuals, people who understand and were at where you are currently at in your recovery. And find a group of people, though, that display those same qualities that you're after. Like I said, I found a group of people that, man, I just attached myself. Granted, at first I was trying to prove them wrong. I was trying to prove that it was all bullshit. It was all make-believe. All right. Fairy tales and unicorn piss was what I thought it was. So, but I did. I attached myself to them anyway, because if nothing else, I proved them right, or I proved, or they proved me wrong, or I was proven right. So find a group of people that you can attach yourself to, that have that excitement, that zest, that passion for living that you may so desperately be longing for. Find a group of people like that and attach yourself to them. Because either one, they're going to prove that, hey, this is all bullshit, they're just living a lie. Or two, they're going to prove to you that it's possible to recover. And see, that's what we try to do every time we have a crosstalk meeting. That's what we try to do every time we go into one of the treatment facilities. We're going into one today. And that's still our primary mission, to connect and engage with all those who suffer from substance use disorders and communicate to them a message of hope, healing, and restoration. All we're trying to do is show people that you can be this happy. You can still have problems and still be this happy and still be fucking sober and clean. Find yourself a group of people. Attach yourself to them. And if you start seeing that they are not walking the walk, like they're talking the talk, find another group of people. Find another person. Find somebody who has what it is that you are looking for. And if their walk is matching their talk, then they're going to be able to transfer and give to you so freely, I might add, so freely, give to you that same passion and zest and excitement for living a life free from drugs and alcohol. That was the miracle for me, because I just didn't think it was possible. And thank God I was proven wrong. It's easy to get stuck in a rut. Like I said, my first 30 days, man, I was in a rut, and I probably didn't even realize it. I was just going through the motions. Even now, for still as excited as what I am about my recovery and about helping others, I immediately, when I get stuck in a rut, or I think I'm getting stuck in a rut, I immediately remember what the predominant theme all throughout the big book. On page 20, Bill says, our very lives as ex-problem drinkers depend on our consistent thoughts of others and how we may help their needs. He says that on page 20. On page 84, and in step 10, he says, we resolutely turn our thoughts to someone we can help. And then, of course, one of my favorite lines in all of the big book is on page 89. Practical experience shows that nothing will so much ensure immunity from drinking as intensive work with other alcoholics. So when I get stuck in a rut, when I see things, I'm getting kind of on a routine, too much of a routine, starting to get a little monotonous. Okay, I immediately turn my thoughts to other people. Calling somebody, hey, how you doing? Are you doing all right? Checking in with somebody. Just, hey, it's been a week. How's things going? I turn my thoughts to other people, and that's what helps keep me out of that rut. So one, attach yourself to a group of like-minded people who have what it is you're looking for, that excitement, that passion, that zest and zeal for living. And then two, continually start thinking of others that you can help. Those two pieces combined are what help keep me moving forward in my path and my journey of recovery. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I could not be any more appreciative. If you have a topic you'd like to have discussed, feel free to drop it in the Recovery Classroom private Facebook group page. We maintain anonymity there, so you can drop it in there. There's a whole bunch of us. We'll take a look at it. Also, want to remind you, tonight, Crosstalk on Zoom. You can hang out with us tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can go to recoveryclassroom.org/XTO, or just type in crosstalkmeeting.org, and it'll give you all the information you need to connect with us tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the Crosstalk online Zoom meeting. So with that being said, we'll be talking again soon. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.